Hey, Ryan and Isaac, this is Natalie. First off, I just want to let you know that my intentions for this video, just to give you guys a little bit of insight, what's going on with your web presence and some stuff that you could do to help improve it. So I'm going to go over content, citations, and backlinks with you. And the first thing is content. As you know, content is queen. Google is not a human. They've got their little robots that are crawling the web, and they're looking for keywords linked with a specific location to best serve their searchers. So, for example, when somebody needs roofing services, they're going to go onto Google and they're going to search something like roofing companies Phoenix. Okay, and so Google's robots are going to start crawling the web. They're going to start looking for who has the most content on their homepage that is authoritative, who gives the most education, who has the most expertise in the roofing industry in the Phoenix area. And so I've pulled up your guys' website here, and it looks really nice. You guys have an offer for a free roofing estimate, a form fill out right in front. What I think is probably confusing Google a little bit is that you guys have all 3 states right here in front. So when people are searching for services in Phoenix, I think having Utah and California on here is a little bit misleading, right? They're not really sure where your guys' primary location is at. And I'm just guessing just from your phone number and a lot of the images and just a lot of the content on your website that your primary location is Arizona. What I would do is suggest breaking these up into either different websites or just different service area pages. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be just a little bit confusing. But other than that, your website looks really good. And the reason, well, let me show you some other stuff first. Okay. Yeah, you guys have some good information. You guys have some information about the services that you offer and who you are. And then you have your social medias linked up here, your social post. That's great because it's linking your social medias to your website, giving you guys some authority. So that looks really good. Okay. I've pulled up your competitors here, Phoenix Roofing and Repair. This is their website. You can see they also have a free roof estimate on here as well. But you can see that they're optimizing for the Phoenix area. Okay, so this is a tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. And essentially what it does is it gives me behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I've pulled up your competitors here. This is Phoenix Roofing and Repair's website. They're ranking for 166 keywords, and they're getting a traffic of 3,800 visitors to their site every month. So we can go in here and see some of the keywords that they're ranking for. Roof repair near me, that's a national keyword. Roof repair, Phoenix Roofing and Repair, 600 people are searching for that a month. Phoenix Roofing Company, 460. Roof Repair Phoenix, 830 people are searching for that. Phoenix Roofing, 920. Roofing Repair Phoenix. Hey, Roofing Companies Phoenix, 1,400 people are searching for that a month. So you can see how this volume really starts to add up. Okay, and we can pop over here and look at your guys' website. You guys are ranking for 112 keywords. That's getting you a traffic of 370 people to your site a month. Mind you, this is like for the whole website. So this is ranking across Arizona, Utah, and California. So we can look in here and see some of the keywords that you guys are ranking for. This isn't super like buyer intent. They're just looking for information, which again is always good to have. Roof replacement cost, Arizona. New roof costs, Phoenix. Okay, so you can see how you guys aren't ranking for some of those high volume, high intent keywords. So what happens when we go into Google and put one of those in? I put in roofing companies Phoenix. And the first thing you get is ads. You know, they can be helpful, but they can also just be a money pit if the foundation for your website isn't dialed in. So just make sure your website is converting before you run any Google ads, if that's something you're thinking about doing. Okay, this next part is the Google Map Pack, and you guys can see that you're not in one of these top 3 spots. And this is where you really want to be, right? A lot of people are going to choose from one of these top 3 because Google's telling them that they are, you know, the trusted business in the roofing industry. Okay, so these guys have a lot of 5-star reviews. They're keeping their Google business profile updated. They're linking back to their website. But what mainly determines these positions is citations. Sure, you know, citations are your business name, address, phone number that are listed on different directories throughout the web. So I've pulled up your guys's, I couldn't find you guys on the first couple pages of the Google business profile for Phoenix, but I pulled up your GBP here. You guys have lots of really nice reviews. You have a physical location in Chandler. That's great. You also had service areas listed on here as well. You guys keep it updated periodically. And if you guys are doing, I saw on your website that you guys have a blog that hasn't been updated very recently or very consistently, having like a weekly blog or bi-weekly that's just answering some PAAs would really help, and then like posting them updates on your Google business profile and your Facebook would really help to boost your Google business profile. Okay, and then citations as well. You guys have products listed. That's great. But I think citations is maybe the main thing that's keeping you guys from being found, at least on the first page of the Google Map Pack. Okay. All right. And lastly, when we scroll past the Google Map Pack, we have the organic section. And you can see that you guys are not on the first page here, right? That's where you really want to be. Okay. And so to get there, you need authority. To get authority, you need backlinks, right? So I'm sure you know backlinks is when one website links to another website. It's giving them relevancy, passing authority to them. And in Google's eyes, this makes you the authority in your industry. So when we come over here, let's look. You guys have 73 backlinks that are coming into you, which is not bad. It's just not very dominant. We can look over at Phoenix Roofing and Repair. They have 372 backlinks that are coming from strong, relevant sources that are pushing power to them, that's boosting them up towards one of those top spots in the organic section. Great. Well, that is what I have for you. If you have any questions, if you want to talk further, you have my contact information. I look forward to hearing from you. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks.